I don't think I've done one of these in a while. If I have done one of these, then it needs to be updated, you know? Update. So, let me just make sure that I'm not too close to the camera. The sun is really beating in my face, but I like it because it's like, am I in Barbados? Am I in London? Which one is it? Okay, cool. This is literally gonna drive me insane because I need to talk about my pet peeves. I need to talk about things that piss me off. There's just a list of things. Like I've made a list, and it's a list of things that I can't necessarily make into like individual videos. So let's run off it. And I just want anyone who might feel the same to be with me. Do you know what I mean? My hat is CCF. I'm gonna link that down below. It's just making me look like I'm just a teenage dirtbag, babe. It looks like I skateboard or do something like fun. Do you know what I mean, guys? You know, I don't do anything but shop in Tesco. Right, cool. Let's get to it. Pet peeves. Everybody get tea. Make sure that it's an Earl Grey. Make sure that it's the sweetest tea that you ever did see. Make sure you're with me on this journey.
Who won it? Who won it? Which nigga little goon getting stewed with the onion?
Okay, cool. I hate slow internet. Like, slow Wi-Fi drives me insane because, especially when you're paying for it, it's like, what is this? I don't understand in 2021 how we have slow internet. It doesn't make sense because now when I come and commit a crime, you guys will come and find me in less than 24 hours, but you can't get the Wi-Fi up on hand. Does that even make sense? I don't even know. Let's move on to the next one. Can my phone stop locking? It's embarrassing me. It doesn't know how to unlock my phone because I don't usually wear makeup, so it's like, who is this? I hate people who have bad time management. People who are so always late. And people just say, oh, that's just how she... No, bro. We're in 2021. You need to work on that. That is not cool because now, if your toxic man comes to tell you that he wants to see you, all of a sudden you're on time. Oh my gosh, I'm not even being snaky. It's just out of order. Like... You know what time you need to leave your house. And the thing that pisses me off even more is when people are late and they look bad. So what was you doing? What was you doing? You're not even coming to do looks. Or your face isn't even blended. You're late. You're late. You're an hour late. You're an hour late and you look bad. At least come looking decent. Also, it really irritates me when people are late. Especially when I'm running with... If I've got my son or I've planned things round my son... Do you understand that, like, for me to go out, I've got to plan out who's going to look after my son? And now you're late, and it's just you single-handedly that needed to get yourself ready, but you couldn't even do that. Appalling. Absolutely appalling. Paying for trolleys in 2021. What the hell is going on? You expect me to have a single pound in my car, in my purse? £1 for a trolley? For a trolley that I should be entitled to carry my shopping. Are you taking the PP out of me? We need to get to a point where there's an app to unlock the frickin' trolley. Because why are we even having to even unlock the trolley unless people are stealing them? Who's stealing trolleys? Who? Why am I paying £1? When they barricade it when they frickin' put the when they put the frickin' and the frickin' in round it. When they barricade it to the other piece of metal. Why? Let me take a trolley. Like, and the thing is that maybe I don't want to carry a basket. I've got a big shop to do, but I don't have £1. So you're telling me that I've got to turn around and do it online? It's unacceptable. It's Tesco. I'm sure it's Tesco that does this. It's not on. It's actually not on. I hate when people stare at people, especially kids that stare. Why has your mum not taught you to not stare at strangers? I could be a serial killer. I could be tapped in my brain and come to kill. Don't stare at me. I hate when they stare. And are you being racist? Are you being racist? Also, if you think I look stunning, just say, how do you not know in 2021 how to browse someone and keep it moving? Me, I could see someone, boom, boom, bam. I know exactly what that person was wearing. I know what they look like without having to do this. You even come to dribble. Oh my gosh. Dog owners. I cannot stand when I'm in the park, right, with my son, and you've got dog owners that, number one, they don't clean up after their dog's shit. They don't clean up their dog's poo-poo, yeah? And then, on top of it, they want their dog to be running around free with their bum loose, and they're like, it doesn't bite. No, it doesn't bite. Those dog owners that say that their dogs don't bite, how are they eating their food then? What do you mean they don't bite? What do you mean? How do you know they don't bite? How do you know? And then it's like when they've got when they've got a child or somebody in between their gnashers, you'll be like, it's not really like Alfie to be biting people. You don't know Alfie. Do you know why you don't know Alfie? Because Alfie's an animal. Alfie is an animal and he bites. Just like cats bite. Dogs bite. What do you mean they don't bite? And the fact that you're telling me that he doesn't bite, he bites. You're trying to set me up. Bad customer service will always be on my pet peeves list. Will always be on my top peeves list. Always. Because what grinds my flipping head into smithereens is people who force themselves to come and work with customer service. Nobody asked you to come and work with customers. If you don't like people, then do something behind the screen. Work from home. Do something in head office. Do something in the back. Go and ask to stand in the warehouse. I don't know. But why are you on the flipping shop floor with your mouth like, I hate my life? Is that my problem? Is it my problem that you hate your life? I'm just asking you where the freaking Kellogg's is. And you're like, give me a dirty look. Bro, do your job or quit your job or ask to be moved. Listen, if you don't like customers, go and ask to stock the warehouse. I'm sure they need people. It's ridiculous. And the thing is, there's so many nice young people, even old people, that are looking for work and you're here taking up spaces. It's absolutely unfair. If you hate your job or you hate people, why are you doing this to yourself? Ask yourself that. At night, before you go to bed, ask yourself why you're doing this to yourself. Why? Why are you doing it? People who complain about children crying. Or people who complain about children crying on planes or coaches or whatever pisses me off. Now, I don't know if it's because I'm a mum. Probably. Where has the lighting gone? Probably. Oh my God. Bear with. The sun's just gone in. Oh, sugar. The sun's just gone in. So sorry about that, guys. Oh my God. I don't know if it's because I'm a mum. Probably so. But I honestly think it's disgusting when people are upset that children are crying. That's what children do. Children have tantrums. Children cry. What do you want? Like, don't you think it's stressful enough to have to freaking get on a plane with a child for a long flight? And also, even if it's 40 minutes, that's still long for a child to be sat still. Do you understand that children are like freaking yo-yos? They don't know how to sit still. Their attention span is next to none. Obviously, when they get older, their attention span gets better. But when they're young, it's hard for them to be stimulated for a long period of time. Now you, big old adult that was once a child, now wants to come and judge the fact that a child is crying. Shut your mouth. If that was the problem, why didn't you get first class? Or why didn't you get in a private jet? Because obviously you've got money in it because you're complaining about the fact that you're in okay. You are on a public plane. Why didn't you go first class if that was an issue? I'm going to let my child cry. Yes, let him get it out of him. How dare you? You people, like you wasn't once a baby. I'm sure you was the most awful child as well for you to be having such opinions. People who rant about their situations but do nothing about it has to be, again, one of the top pet peeves for me. Now, hold on, bear with. I've had to learn, Lloyd's gonna have to adjust the lighting and stuff, for God's sake. I've had to learn to really take a step back when people come to me with their freaking issues and want to complain. Now, look, I am no Prince Tatiana. I'm no princess. Did I say prince? I am no princess, yeah? I have issues myself, cool. But let me tell you guys something. If I'm going to vent about something over and over and over again, surely it should get to a point where I say to myself, do you know what, Rhea? What do you want to do about it? Are you not fed up of it? Are you not tired of it? Are you not tired of saying the same thing over and over and over again? Are you not tired of the sound of your own voice? Do you not want better for yourself? Like, do you not think that if you take certain steps that you could possibly get over the fact that you're ranting about the same thing? It is extremely frustrating. And I have been in situations where I've given advice, someone hasn't taken it, and then wants to come and talk to me about the fact they haven't taken it and that the temperature. Hey, now, it's like walking in... It's like drawing something. It's like trying to draw a picture with a broken pencil, yeah? And getting upset that you're not getting the picture at the end that you want. The pencil is broken. You need to go to WH Smith and get a new pencil. You understand? You need to do something about it. Otherwise, when you keep drawing, the picture's going to be hindi-biddy haggardly. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? I don't know if that's a proper example, but that's what I'm going to say. It's just tiring. And having people around you that constantly do that is toxic. It's toxic. And I'm all for, you're going through your business and stuff like that. I'm all for, the journey, but it needs to get to a point where you say to yourself, you know what, enough is enough, and do something for yourself instead of complaining about something that you can change. We have so much control over things that we can change. If you don't like your body, you can diet and change it. Or say you want to gain weight, you could eat more and change it. Like you can, if you don't like somewhere that you live, you can work towards moving. There's so much that you can do that you have control over. And I feel like sometimes I don't know what people want. Especially for me, what do you want? I don't know what you want. Ask yourself. Some people need to go back to like getting a diary and writing down like what it is that they want from this life. Because I don't understand it. Backhanded compliments. Now, you see when people say, that compliment when people say, oh, you're pretty for a black girl. Do you know what? I'm not even going to get onto this. Because I'm actually getting pissed off. I'm not even going to get onto you're pretty for a black girl. I'm not, because instead of you to go and figure out why your bum smells, you're coming to tell me stupidness. Me, little old me, who's standing here minding my business, you're coming to tell me you're pretty for... Listen, backhanded compliments need to go in the bin with the people who say them. Like, what? Shut your mouth. If you've got nothing nice to say, or nothing that, you're going to own up to without being freaking using passive aggressiveness on top of it, I don't want it. I want it in the bin. All right? I cannot stand people who are job worth employees, people who act like the business is theirs, people who will do ride or die for the company, and then when they get sacked, they're confused. Let me tell you something. Unless you've got shares in a company that you work for, stop putting your life on the line. There will be people who will chase. Shoplifters. I will never forget when I was working at Size. Yeah, I'm gonna put them on blast, and it's not even Size, it was more JD, because JD owns Size. Yeah, it was JD training that I was on. And JD came to tell people that if you chase a shoplifter, you will get a £200 gift card. So basically, what you're trying to say to me is, if I chase a shoplifter who possibly could have a knife or a gun, I could get a £200 gift card to put back into the company. You freaking idiot. Instead of you to say to me, oh, you will get £200 on top of your paycheck, you're coming to tell me that I'll get a gift card for crappy JD. What do you want me to buy? K-Swiss? It doesn't make sense. But the thing is that it's the employees that will listen and be like, yeah, that's my goal. That's my goal, to chase a shoplifter. Yeah. Are you freaking kidding me? You women at the freaking self-checkouts that will chase people out of the shops because they haven't paid for a bag. You know me, guys. Honestly, I swear, if I ever worked at a self-checkout, guys, if you don't scan things, I respect it. Do your thing. I couldn't care less. It's hard out here, It's hard out here for a pimp. Some people can't afford bread. Like, we have gone through a panoramic. We're still going through a panoramic. People have lost out on jobs, have lost family members, Do you think I care if you're taking bread or if you're not paying for a bag? Do your thing. You must obviously have bigger issues. As long as I'm getting paid, I just don't know where you lot get the confidence from. And I know I'm going to get comments that say, Ria, are you condoning stealing? I never said that. I just said I'm going to turn a blind eye if that was me. You're coming to do, excuse me, shut up. Leave me alone. I'm not paying for a bag. I'm not. I have spent £50 in your shop and you can't give me a bag. It's out of order. Also, where's the bag going towards? If the bag was going towards charity, then I'll pay for the bag. The bag's going back to the company. Okay, It's not making sense, guys. And also, I swear the bags have gone up to 20p. What do you think this is? Bear with. I really don't like rude children. I don't like rude people. People who have no manners. Like, you will do something for someone and they won't even say thank you. Simple thank you. Or if even like something like, oh, you look nice today. Oh, basically, excuse me, ma'am. You've gone past the thank you and gone on to talk about something that I didn't ask you about. You know, next time, I'm just going to just throttle you, you know? I'm not even going to say anything nice to you anymore because you're literally up your own ass. It's ridiculous. Like, I literally... And kids who will, like, act cheeky or they'll be barging you in the shop. You'll see them. They won't hold the door for you. Bro, did you not hear about respect your eldest? Or there was one time I let this child go in front of me. Didn't even say thank you. I wanted to drag him by his top. Who raised you? Who actually raised you? Simple thank you can't do. And the thing is, you're big. You're a big 10-year-old boy. Big enough to be doing shopping on your own. But you can't even say thank you. Do you know what? I'm going to go now because I'm going to lose it. But yeah, guys, I love you so much. My mouth has gone very, very dry because I've just been talking constantly. But yeah, I just wanted to say... Love you. Comment below what you'd like to see, guys. I always want to keep it fresh and funky and sexy. And I hope the lighting wasn't too bad because it seems like the sun's going down. But why is the sun going down when it's freaking 6 o'clock? It's quarter to... Oh my God, it's 6:45. And I've actually still got sunlight. Let's see what time the sun goes down. Also, guys, can we actually talk about the fact that it's telling us that 70%, 60%, 80%, 50%, 60% rain. So when am I supposed to get my cheeky little bum out and shake it in the summer? God, what the hell am I talking about? But when am I going to be able to do sexy, put your fingers on upon my melanin skin in the sun? I'm not going to be able to do it because it's constantly raining. And when it's raining like this, I can't even take my son anywhere. Because we'll be doing, you know, Step Up, the last dance when they're in the rain. We're doing that in the rain. Don't know why we'd be battling anyway, guys. I love you. Stay safe.
Okay, I'm reloaded.